So very good morning to Dr. Noliana. I'm Sharma Ramesh. My metric number is AP190426 and I'm from group number 1 section 2 and today I'm going to give an explanation about preliminaries and general requirements. Okay, now we are going to have a look at the preliminaries. Preliminaries have three main sections, which is the pre-construction work, pricing of preliminaries and site restriction. With the pre-construction work, the engineer and the contractor will do a survey to record the condition of the site to the contractor. This will determine the state of the site and the contractor must hand back upon the completion of the work. They will record such as a condition in survey, site survey, work method statement, program and schedule of the material and installed equipment. And the second part is the pricing of preliminaries. Pricing of preliminaries such as a project signboard which approved by the managers and the damage and loss which at the construction which will be held at the construction site, and site restriction, site for temporary works and the construction plan including working and location offices. Now we are going to look at the second part, which is the general requirements. In the general requirement we have a three main things, which is the drawings, bill of quantities and material and components. In the drawing will be done by the architects. uh, in this assignment we did the drawing of a single story house which consists of 3 bedrooms, one master bedroom, one living room, one kitchen, one dining room, two bathroom and with one car park. The bill of quantities will be written such as service diagrammatic layouts, obtain the measurement and other necessary information. The quantity surveyor will do a BQ for this single story house. The quantity surveyor started to do the BQ such as for excavation, walling, painting, windows, electrical works, and roof construction. And the last part is the material and components. In Malaysia, the construction industry recommended to use the Malaysian products such as which approved by the IKRAM and QA Siring. And the contractor also approved the imported materials, plant equipment, and other goods into the works. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Sofia binti Ibrahim, metric number AP905001. I'm the responsible present architecture, drawing, planning and structural. As we can see, the house that our build is single story. I would like to show right view, front view, back view and left view. We can see in the floor plan there are 3 rooms, parking, guest room, kitchen. Also we have home page. Next is structural. Structural architect design building and other structural taking into consideration safety, functional and aesthetic. Beam in a structural element that primarily risk load applied laterally to the beam except in mode of its mode of deflection is primarily by bending. The load applied to the beam result in reaction force at the beam support points. We use universal beam for this house and the quantity is 70. Next is column. Column frequent use the support beam or edge on which the upper part of wall or ceiling rests. The column that we choose is universal beam column and the quantity is 51. Next is pad footing. We use M footing rectangular and the quantity is 38. Are commonly used for shallow foundation in order to carry and spread concrete loads cause the concrete loads. For example, by column and pillars. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello to my doctor and my friends. Before I start my presentation about other item necessary, I want to intro myself. My name is Nurul Sahiraini binti Suhaimi. My metric number is AP100473. Okay, first point is induction form. No one should start work without a proper induction. Induction are legal requirement eager requirement for every construction project. Construction site induction form are a record that this have been done. Second, fire extinguisher. In the case of the fire in the site, office or home or compound, you need a suitable types of fire extinguisher close to hand. You may also need this throughout your site. Third, fire and emergency plan. What should people do in an emergency situation? Display your fire emergency plan in a visible place and make sure it is understood. And last for my point is toast Bob talks. Raise healthy and safety awareness with on-site safety training to help you comply with legal requirement and grow to a positive, healthy and safety culture on site.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eros Fadela binti Zakaria. My matrix number AP190445. Okay, now I want to continue with the other item necessary. Okay, for my first point is first aid kit. Okay, just in case of any mishap. Of course, we don't want accident to happen. But construction work is high risk and we need to make sure we comply with first aid requirement. Okay, next is training record. You need access to training record on site so you know who is trained to do what in your team. Make sure your workforce has the right training for the job.
Okay, then my point is F10. Okay, for notifiable CDM project, display the F10 notification form on site from commencement to completion. Check if your project is notifiable with our free CDM notification calculator.
Okay, for the last point is notice board. Okay, the construction site notice board is somewhere to display important information to the teams, including the next 5 essential items. That's all from me, thank you.
Good morning, doctor and my fellow friends. My name is Xu Chengyuan, AP190422. So I will present the bill of quantity for our group assignment. First is structure work. In structure work, we have excavating, filling, and site work. So first, for the excavation, we have used the trench excavation. So there is the knot and description for the trench excavation. Next, the element have include the filling, foundation excavation, and sun dries in this element. So total amount for this element is 29,254 ringgit. So next, in situ concrete. So the in situ concrete, the rate information and the foundation walling prints have included in the in situ concrete work. So the total amount for the in situ concrete work is 386,990 ringgit. So this is a part for the structure work. After that, there is the roof construction. So the roof construction would include the rafter, shaft, purlin, ridgeboard, work plate, and joists in our group project. So the total amount for this roof construction is 70,508 ringgit.
Good morning to the doctor. My name is Feng Jingkai. Number metric is AP190242. I will continue present the part of views of quantity, which are the walling for the internal wall and the external wall, and the part of external opening for the doors and the window. First of all, for the internal wall, the 150 mm thick generic wall cost amount 64,530 ringgit and the external wall cost 80,700 ringgit. After that, for the doors, it total cost 21,100 ringgit and for the window, it total cost 9,200 ringgit. For the walling and the external opening part, it total cost 179,030 ringgit. The next part is the finishes. For the internal wall finish, cost total 48,000 ringgit. Beside that, the total cost for the floor finish is 31,000 ringgit. And for the ceiling finish, it cost total 83,500 ringgit. The sum of the finishes are 162,500 ringgit. And for the sum of the cost for the architecture work are total 775,282 ringgit. For the excavating, filling and sidewall, it total cost 29,254 ringgit. For the in-situ concrete work, it total cost 386,990 ringgit. For the roof construction, it cost 17,508 ringgit. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to Dr. Noriana. My name is Noriana Najwa binti Azizan. My metric number is CP190039. I will explain my part, which is taking off quantity. But first, let me explain what is taking off quantity. Taking off is the process of identifying elements of construction work that can be measured and priced. This is necessary to produce the base of quantity and require that the design is complete and its specification has been prepared. Next, I will show the taking off that we have done for our group project. As you can see, this is the taking off that we have done for our group project. This is for piling work. We use pre-formed concrete piles. This is for site preparation, retaining of topsoil. This is trench excavation. This is we calculate for internal and external for wall. This is the main guard. This is for level and compact earthwork support and also anti-termite treatment. And this is for concrete and foundation, block work and foundation. This is total floor tile needed, total volume of wall, volume of the wall, brick wall, and this is our plan for floor plan, and this is the foundation details. This is taking off for roof, and this is the taking off for door. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hasintam Timakta. Metric number is AP190267. So here I will give a conclusion for our taking off. All value the quantity found in the sheet taking off is 100% based on our group project drawing. For the process is preparing taking off in traditional way has 4 stage. Easy measurement, multiplication of measurement, giving and writing bill. Among the important objective of taking off need to be provided for a construction project is to serve as a tender document. serve as contract document on the basis of preparation of an interim certification, assessing charge work evaluation, existing contractor work management, becoming the basis of feedback to contractor, and being the cost of data cost to quantity surveyor. Alright, that's all from us. We hope you understand what we have explained to you. Thank you.